My name is Jo Sullivan and I'm here to talk to you about the 4 types of dispute resolution processes. What is collaborative practice? Well, collaborative practice is where 2 specially trained family lawyers work with each other for the couple who are separating, or indeed who are perhaps preparing a prenuptial, but more often than not we're doing it when people have parted or about to. And there's an obligation on both solicitors to work together and not against each other. And that works really, really well when the solicitors trust each other, have worked well together. I think that's definitely a question worth asking your solicitor. Have you worked with this other person before? How do you get on? Because we don't all get on. And it can be really, it is an amazing process because people, for example, I will give my client my advice in front of the other party and I will say, no, I don't think that where you're coming from is fair. I don't think this is going to work. And the other solicitor will say the same to his or her client. And on that basis, we all hear it at the same time. And it's very powerful. There's no misunderstandings. And very often we can finish things really, really quickly. There's no games, there's no hidden agendas. I don't have pre-meetings to strategise or how we're going to do this. Let's just put it on the open. Let's just be honest, authentic about what we're trying to achieve here. And what we're trying to achieve in the collaborative process is what's best for both of them. And it is possible to do that. I think it can suit absolutely everybody because there's a sort of narrative around breaking up that you have to be sort of angry and want to kill the other person in a way, you know. But actually, not most people break up, but almost half of marriages break up. This is not unusual anymore. So in a sense, we don't have to buy into all of that. We don't have to go to our solicitor and be aggressive with the other person. You know, we can be reasonable about it. It's not easy, but it is much more straightforward. It is much simpler and often much quicker. I'm not sure it's cheaper, but it's much cheaper than litigation. How do you find a collaborative solicitor? Go to the Resolution website. Resolution are our family lawyers governing body, if you like, and they train us and make sure we stick to a code of conduct. And we have special training, which is around 5 days altogether. We work together in pods as well. So you could either look up at the Resolution website for a collaboratively trained solicitor or lawyer near you. You could look up the local pod, which might be called the pod, where the lawyers meet and work together to try to promote collaborative practice. And also working with other professionals, you might find that there are therapists and life coaches and money coaches who work with collaborative lawyers, so you might go in that route. So there's different ways of getting hold of a collaborative lawyer.